These are, we work about helping our people to create awareness, so at the end of the day, they can be able to come out. We're dealing with the stigma in the society, which our people go through. Why H.E now? We came to H.E as an organization which has helped us to move out in resource mobilization and be able to present the county in doing the draft for the country, which is very soon going to come out. The national government, which will help us to get the resources as there. Again, we are looking forward to work together with the H.E in getting the devices for our people who are in the society, who don't have wheelchairs, clutches, and the white canes, which is a pesky need for the BW. Looking forward also through H.E to get a Disability Act in the Kisii County. Thank you very much.
And finally, we'll hear from you, Christine. Why H.E?
Your Excellency, the Governor and the Ambassador, my name is Christine Opanga. I come from an organization known as Amtutain Community Protection for Women and Children. We work on gender-based violence and advocacy. But currently we are embarking on gender-based violence group, but we later transformed it to a CPO due to the demand in the community and the high prevalence rates. Violence in Kisii County, it stands at 84% in terms of proposal writing to help our survivors. Second, the reason as to why we joined H.E is to enhance the network, especially in terms of legal support, because you may find that there are some organizations legal support. Through that network, we can get that support and help our survivors. What we were able to push for the gender, the county gender policy. It is in progress and we are hoping to have it soon. Another achievement that we have gotten is through the we were able to push for the public participation. We are anticipating that through H.E, also the board of H.E, sensitizing the community on the fights of gender-based violence and help. Through H.E, we can support our survivors. Also, we can
look like for H.E. And what kind of change do you foresee?
As we said, H.E is a creation of a new idea from USAID. It's really a magic stroke of they support them directly. It's a new model and it's doing my supporters on that. Yeah. Now, looking at our group's base, 1,700 plus groups that have registered with us, of formally registered groups which have certificates in the country. So we have a wide base, and they come from all corners of the country. So Your Excellency, the Governor, in every county. So what's the future? I feel that the future is bright. If we touch all the corners of the county and pull these aspects of development on what you can see outside there, a bit of manufacturing, trying cottage factories and the rest, this will be a turning point, and our county can be a beacon of excellence and to show that this model works and we can progress.
Thank you.
The other one that I see is increasing the citizen voice, becoming conscious and taking the matters of leadership and development on our hands. That's another aspect that I see that's going to come along as we move forward. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Daktari. So, Your Excellency, the Governor, Kisii, the county government has been involved in the formation of H.E. We were here last year. You were with us during the launch of their strategic plan. We've had Dr. Kinani there, Kenan, who we've worked with very closely. So I'd like to pose a question to the county government and ask Mr. Angasa, why is it important to have such an organization working with the county government? So 2 minutes.
Your Excellency the Governor, Your Excellency the Ambassador. The question posed is why is it important to have a partnership with H.E? And already under the guidance and the leadership of His Excellency the Governor, the county government has been able to partner with the H.E, and we have partnered in terms of policy and regulatory framework. H.E has joined us and convened us, and we have been able to develop a draft policy for civic education, public participation. At the same time, each of these groups you have had here mainstream at least some pillar of the Sustainable Development Goals. And therefore, these are the goals that the county government is also mainstreaming, such as environment, issues of food security, and all that. And in partnering with H.E, then we are able to benefit out of the resources and the knowledge from all these groups that are here. Also, in terms of capacity building, the county mainstreams capacity building that is of the public in civic education. And therefore, in partnering with H.E, we are able to reach these groups, and it's easier now to do civic education because civic education is very important, because even as the Bible says, my people are dying for lack of knowledge. And therefore, civic education brings about that knowledge to the public, and therefore they are able to know what are their roles, what they are supposed to do, and what is expected of them. And sometimes we also find that in partnering with the H.E is very important, because in terms of resource mobilization, sometimes H.E brings in some resource mobilization that enables us to perform some of the duties or some of the functions, like when we were drafting the policy, H.E came in handy with some resources which enabled us to complete that draft. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Sorry to cut you short. I'm sure there's so much more to share. Kisii has been a wonderful partner. So I'd like to invite Irene, who is the Chief of Party for the Ubora Mashinani program implemented by KCDF. They have worked with H.E and many other organizations to tell us, what does the future look like? After 5 years, we know the program will not be there. What does the future look like? 1 minute.
Thank you, Your Excellencies, and all protocols observed. Irene Gathenji, the USAID Ubora Mashinani Program Chief of Party at the Kenya Community Development Foundation. And I'll say that very slowly, because the future is about sustainability. We are talking about localization agenda, and the support we are providing for this phase from last year to 2028 December, we are said to build these local development organizations and or train them, build their skills, enhance their structures. I am so happy to know that and to say that H.E has had 2 annual general meetings so that membership can drive the agenda of the organization. And one of the things that we are looking at is tapping the local philanthropy. There is communities here, they are wealthy in ideas and so many other ways. There is the county government with goodwill that is enhancing their capacity. Is that to build the capacity and to look forward for their sustainability. And thank you for coming to visit us.
Your Excellency, you have heard briefly. We wish we had more time, but we'd like to now take it to you, back to you, in case you have any questions or you have any comments.
thank you to the governor for hosting us today here in Kisii County. Organization. And we are very excited about this program, H.E, which is of course part of the United States government, because it's something different than we have done in a long time in many. And really the difference is involving all the stakeholders early and having this be a community NGO. So I was fascinated to hear all the stories, because it seems like maybe we're headed in the right direction collectively. It was very interesting for me to see the entrepreneurs outside that have benefited from this organization. And we saw some very interesting products. Got to see the soapstone, how it was made, so that was great fun. And I just congratulate you on what you are doing. It is not easy to be pioneers. It's not easy to do something that has not been done before. So I thank you for your courage to experiment. And, you know, collectively we'll make some mistakes along the way. And what I always say is, it's okay to make mistakes, just fix them very fast. So thank you for having me here today. It was truly a privilege.
You wanted me to say something? Good afternoon. Your Excellency, Ambassador, we want to appreciate again. Most of the faces I'm looking here, or I'm seeing here, they are people I know. And the majority of them were my campaigners. And I'm happy that they are associated with Kate, which is a good thing. Especially I want to talk about this old man here, Mze's mama, Dr. Kenani. This young man, nobody doesn't want to be called old. He's amazing. He's one of the proposal writer, the best proposal writer. He wrote that proposal that we were supposed to be funded with 150 billion Kenya shillings through Kenya-UK Health Alliance. This gentleman, again, is the one who wrote their proposal for cancer center that we have 3 is in my administration. One thing he told me before I recruited him to my government, Governor, will you listen when I'll tell you no on certain issues? Therefore, I told him, Zay, I'm ready. He's here, I'm happy with him. He has a very good, there is something that you wanted to say in the morning. Surprisingly, you didn't sit in my meeting with the ambassador. You'll get a chance to explain later. Something very good. He's an industrious guy. Gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, we're happy. This morning, before Ambassador came in, I was meeting with Equity Bank, with the new managing director and the leadership of Equity Bank from Nairobi. And they're talking, there is a lot of money. Live about this now Kate is giving you, especially for women and youths. Money is a lot. As long as all of us, we can access and be disciplined along the way, we can be able to make a difference. There is no angel who will fall from heaven. Ambassador will serve her term in Kenya, she'll leave. The impact is informing you what exactly you're supposed to do. By the fact that she has come here, I want to request the opportunity you've gotten, let us utilize it properly. Because there is no another way around. No angel will fall from heaven to fix our current situation. We must be angels of our own time. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Governor. What a way to end that conversation. No angel is going to come and help us, yeah? We have to solve the issues ourselves. So to conclude, I'll just invite Kimberly, our office director in the Office of Democratic Governance, Peace and Security, to just wrap up the conversation. As she does that, Ambassador, I'm sure you know Kenya now the gifting. Kisi and the Level Trust has some gift for you. So they'll bring that, after which all the people sitting here, we will stand, and then everybody will go in an orderly way to the stage where we'll have a group photo. So Kimberly?
Thank you so much, Felicia, and thank you of this project and the fantastic job that both you and Irene have done in bringing it to life. USAID very much sees this, as our chairman has so eloquently put it, as a new way of doing things, a new model for development. Indelevu Trust Initiative is not meant to be a civil society organization, non-governmental trust of the Kenyan people in Kisii being able to promote their own development, community-led development. There are two. The first of these is because, as we know, Article 6 proclaims how very important citizen participation in all governance, that making it actually a reality is something that is in development. And the Indelevu Trust Initiative is meant to help with that, meant to a public participation policy, provide support for organizing in all of the 45 different wards, in order to hear the citizens' voice in this county. So that's one really important thing. The second really important thing to remember is this is about citizens helping their government to improve the service delivery that they expect. Service delivery, of course, comes not only from government, it comes from the private sector as well. But what's important is that citizens are able to understand what it is that they need and work in partnership with government. So the trust can be a really important source of information from all of the 18 membership organizations that belong to the trust, a way of so that you know where citizens of Kisii who are ready to help with their community-based organizations about why this initiative is so very important. And we want to congratulate our volunteer board their contributions to their community and for their leadership of this very successful initiative. Thank you very much.
No, we are pressed for time, but we have enjoyed the conversation. So Katie, it's now your turn.
Sawa. Abande twensi pitoronge maige stage maiga. Thank you. Now, Your Excellency, the Ambassador, we have our staple food, which will be presented to you. Leteni ondizi tafadhali. Leteni ondizi tafadhali. As you go, thank you. As you go back to Nairobi, as you go back to Nairobi, so that you can drink some soup. Yes. Now, the rest of the team, tuende hapa nyuma tafadhali. The rest of the team, tuingie hapa nyuma tafadhali for photo session.
Ate joki ge kohikia